Hi guys, this is my pickups video for Memorial Day weekend. So let's go ahead and get started. The first game I bought is a PS3 game called Crysis II. I bought this at Target for 40 bucks, and a lot of other your big stores, big warehouse stores I guess they call them, are selling it for 40 bucks too. I don't know why GameStop keeps insisting on selling it at 60, but I guess it says Crysis II Limited Edition. I don't know what that means, but I've heard nothing but good about this. I love first-person shooters, and from what the videos I've seen, it looks like a very beautiful, beautiful game. So I bought this, and I got two 3DS games, Dead or Alive Dimensions, and this one cost me 39 bucks. I really didn't expect much from it because I don't know much about the Dead or Alive series. I've always assumed it was a like a cheesy sexist game. You know, I knew they had fighting games and volleyball games and a mini game on the PSP, which is getting really rotten reviews. But this is a pretty good. It's much simpler. It's a good fighting game. The mechanics are a lot simpler than Super Street Fighter 4. I've enjoyed it so far. I've enjoyed the story. It revolves more around the story, but there's also an arcade mode and a training mode and stuff like that. And I've enjoyed it so far. I really like it, so I'm impressed. The graphics on it are just beautiful. Now, one thing is sometimes the video doesn't match the audio when they're talking, so that's the only thing. But if you're into fighting games and you like handhelds, you can't go wrong with Dead or Alive Dimensions for the 3DS. And Dream Trigger for the 3DS. This is a pretty fun fighting game. What you have is on the bottom you have a blank screen pretty much on the top screen, until on the bottom screen you'll see aliens floating down. And what you have to do is with the stylus or with the A button plant sonars where the purple pixels are at the bottom of the screen, and they'll show up on the top screen. When they show up on the top screen, you can shoot them, and as long as you're able to shoot them and you have the energy to shoot, they can't really hurt you. But when you're not shooting, then you're vulnerable to attack. So it's really frantic, but that's pretty much all there is to the game. And sometimes it's mostly dependent on luck. And like I said, I mostly kept my finger on the A button to keep sonar, dropping down. It's a beautiful game. It really looks beautiful, but you have to spend points to even go to another level. And if you like shooters, it's okay, but I wouldn't pay more than 20 bucks for it. I probably should have paid 39 bucks for it. But you know me, sometimes I overspend. I'd wait until it was like maybe $19. But other than that, it's a rather enjoyable game if you like shooters. But it's not a masterpiece. Okay, now for some DS games that I bought for the cheap. 50 more classic games. This has got games like board games. It's got some card games, some slot machines, and different games like that. It's an El Cheapo from Destinier, 19 bucks. And I got Murder in Venice. It looks like one of your typical, find the missing item games. What I got this one for is for the mini games. I haven't seen them yet, but there's supposedly a lot of them in there. It's like a mystery game where you're trying to use stuff that you pick up and place them in certain places to find the clues and whatnot. That cost me 19 bucks at GameSpot. Now, earlier this month I bought a game called Gem Quest 4 Elements, and it's a pretty good gem swapping game. It's a little different than other ones, but they came from a brand called Storm City, and so I like that game so much I figured Storm City had a couple of other gems. I haven't quite played these yet, but I'm going to. Bermuda Triangle, Save the Coral. That's from Storm City, and I bought it because it was 15 bucks at Kmart. And this next one, Monkey Madness Island Escape. So that was 15 bucks. So I'm gonna play that, see what that's like. But those are a couple of El Cheapo games, and those are gonna be my last pickups for the month of May. I just want to wish you all a happy Memorial Day, and may God bring peace to all the people in the South who are suffering from floods and tornadoes, and we're in North Dakota, so we're starting to get a little bit of flooding here too. So, but may God bring you peace during that time, and may God help out those poor folks and straighten out the weather a little bit. In the meantime, you guys have a great Memorial Day, and may God bless you, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Also, before I go, I just want to let you know that my favorite 50 DS games series is coming soon. I'm also going to work on another couple of series. I want to bring back my likes and dislikes for every month, and because that's a real popular series on 1UP.com, or it used to be before I stopped it. But anyway, I'm still working on the top 50 DS games. But what I have to do is I have to list them all. I got to decide which ones are going to be like number 50, which ones are going to be 20, which one's going to be number 1, which one's going to be number 1, and then I have to decide how I'm going to present it. So if you guys want to give me some inputs, I'd greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, you guys have a great weekend. Bye bye.